Playing the forest. I'm on a boat. That's someone's head. That's kind of disgusting, actually. But you know, each to their own. That's what I say. If you fancy a bit of human head, then you chuck in a bit of ketchup on there, a bit of salt and pepper. Actually, that looks like two peppers, but you know, you can't have everything, can you? We'll miss out on the salt. Anyway, let's pick up some coins. Let's pick up some drink. Ooh, actually, weirdly, I think this is all. That's weird. I've already been in here before, but I feel like everything's spawned back in. That's weird. I'm not complaining. Yeah, because look, I have a whole lot of snack bars. Very interesting. I'm gonna look at the creepy picture as well. Oh no, it's the teddy bear. What? That's changed. That's really creepy. That's a different picture. And I don't know what this is. Like, there's a lock. I'm not sure what that does. We'll soon find out. Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, I found this boat. I was working away. So I started over there, and then I made my way along the coast, sort of see what I could find. Not sure what this rope does, but it looks important, so I'm going to pick it up. As far as I'm aware, I don't think there's any kind of like carry limit. I mean, I know obviously you can only have a certain number of objects, but in terms of like actual things, you can kind of just pick it up, I think. And there's no limit sort of thing. So that's pretty cool. I tell you what I really like about this game is the fact that all the combat system and like the inventory and everything's really solid. You know, everything's really oh wow, you can't jump on that. That's really cool. Oh, okay. Yeah, everything's really solid and robust. You know, I've played games like what's it called? Ark Survival, and the only thing that let that game down, in my opinion, was the combat. It was awful. Well, for me anyway. I mean, actually, having said that, I haven't played that on PC. I've only played that on the console, on the PS4. But it was pretty terrible. Like the whole idea of it is really fun, and the building mechanics is great. But when it came to combat, it just wasn't great, to be honest with you. So that was a bit of a letdown. But in this, it's great. It's really cool. Dead shark. I'm not really sure why there's some dead sharks been washed up. I feel like something bad happened here. Ooh, laptop. I never noticed that before. No, it's probably completely washed out. Right. This is one of the things I love about this game is how you open these. It's such a satisfying kind of like donk, you know. Oh, I missed it. Shit. Yeah, that. I don't know why. It's a really cool. Everything's very kind of like natural feeling on this game. Like when you first start, it doesn't tell you how to do anything, but you see a suitcase and you just kind of assume, let's try hitting that with my axe and see if it opens, and lo and behold, it opens. So it's pretty cool. There's a cassette tape. Okay, the boat. So presumably someone who was on that boat died here, or... But then you've got to ask the question, who buried the person here? What's that about? I don't know. I'm a bit confused. A little bit confused as to what's happening with the story. I'm actually look like I'm quite hungry, so... Actually, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to build myself a quick little fire. And I'm going to cook my... my steaks on there. My little... it's a seagull steak. Where is it? There we go. Let's put both of those bad boys on there, cooking nicely. Oh, can't wait for them. I'm pretty hungry. I'm actually quite thirsty as well, apparently. So let's have a bit of booze. Does that? Yeah, that increases my my thirst. That's good. I don't actually know if there's anything happens if you overdrink on this. I'm not sure. But I have to say, this game, I'm kind of late to this game, but I have to say, it's pretty beautiful, and the whole concept is great. Like, I love the fact that, you know, that it's kind of mysterious. There's this whole like lost vibe going on, and there's kind of like these bad cannibals. Which the thing I love most is the fact that they're not. I mean, there aren't any here. Like, if you just gave this game to someone and it was just like, go and play, like, they'd be pretty freaked out by the time they got to see all these weird cannibal people. Ooh, lovely bit of seagull, my favourite. So yeah, the whole game it's just it's really compelling actually. It's pretty cool. As I said, I've only just started. So we're gonna have to wait and see what happens with when the mystery unravels. Another thing as well, which is pretty cool, which I've read about. They've recently added co-op, which is pretty cool. Where's my to-do list? To-do list. Find Timmy, which is my son. Set up defenses. I haven't done that. Set up camp. Find the missing plane passengers. Okay. Well, it ticks off I'd set up camp when I set up over there, but kind of wanted to explore. I'm not really sure yet where the best kind of, and I set another little one up there, but I'm not really sure where the best sort of place to go is. I don't want to set up a big camp and then have to like come all the way back to it, if you know what I mean. When I was up there actually, where that tree is, and I looked kind of that way, there's a big snowy mountain, which looked pretty cool, and I wanted to try and I kind of want to go inwards. At the moment, I've just been scouting around the coast, so I'm going to kind of make my way inwards. But I think nightfall's coming pretty soon, so that's not great. I think what I might do, I might head over to this base camp over here, just because if nighttime comes, then I can go through it. Because basically, if you set up a shelter, you can kind of like fast forward the nighttime, and basically at night, that's when all the bad shit happens. That's when all the bad guys come out. Very cliche, but it's done very well on this game. Anyway, oh god, as you can see, there's some bad looking dudes over there. Kind of don't really want to engage them because you can actually take quite a lot of damage from them, and they're a bit creepy. I'm not sure why there's two of them just running over there, but yeah, see, there you go, you can see the big snowy mountain. But anyway, I'm gonna go over here and just set up a few more things at my camp. I kind of like this as a base camp, like big base camp, because you can kind of see stuff, and I don't know, I quite like it. Anyway, yeah, I'm just gonna go over here and wait for nightfall because I feel like it's coming, and I don't want to explore. But in the morning, I kind of want to head off that way. I think into the forest. See kind of what we can find. Hopefully we don't find any bad guys like this because that's pretty scary. Yeah. Anyway, onwards and upwards, as they say.